I should like to invite our Pukorero Toi Toi Manawa student to present a farewell speech to you. Welcome, Brandon.
What's good? I'm Brandon, and I'm from Kura.
To be honest with you, in school, I was quite naughty. I was quite disruptive in class, didn't really necessarily listen to the teacher. Until I met my English teacher, shout out to Helen, Miss Scott, because she sort of gave me that beacon of hope. She really emphasised the importance that I go to uni. That was sort of my role model moment. When I looked over the subjects they offered, I thought, business would be really good to capture what I like with logical thinking as well as that creative side. Those two things were what I was really looking for in my learning journey. So when I first came to uni, it was a bit of a culture shock for me. You know, it was pretty funny when I looked out the business school and I see the ASB tennis court right there. The transition was tough, no doubt, but I tend to just be unapologetically myself, and I think that allowed me to thrive in that transition. So in my first year, it was a lot of fun, but to be entirely honest with you, I spent way too much time not studying, and I was sort of living my life, and then I lived it a bit too hard and I messed around way too much.
So at the end of my first year, I decided to get a bit more serious.
I really started putting myself out there. That's why I started doing Talking to Local, I did Learning Through Leadership. I won the Māori Business Student of the Year, a joint winner for the business school. I did the Poetry Slam a few years back.
I'm configured to consider. It's recluse from the bottom, so it must be heaven at the top.
I actually got into the finals, but I didn't win. Okay. And at the end of my first year, I was very lucky enough to have won the Prime Minister Scholarship to Asia, which immensely changed my life. It was a whole study tour around India, and that summer compared to the summer before, the self-belief I felt was drastically different. And then after my second year into my third year, the ball just got rolling on all these opportunities. I went to Malaysia, went to China, did all these other cool and amazing things. Overall, that journey for me was really important, and the university's whole support system for me individually has been really helpful and impactful. So when I talk about perhaps my career ambitions, I am quite interested in utilising my international business degree. So I really want to be able to facilitate some sort of trade between here and another nation, as long as I'm in a position where I'm making purposeful work.
My law.
Hi, my baby.
My mum's relationship and her aroha is invaluable to me. The biggest thing that she probably would tell me is that she's quite proud of where I'm at. As long as I'm following my passions, I feel that she'd be proud of me, and that's sort of what drives me to continuously do more. My passion, to me, Nipsey Hussle said it, is that the highest human act is to inspire, and I hope that I can achieve that through whatever mahi that I end up doing throughout my life, really. Whether your path was smooth or you encountered obstacles at every stage, I just hope you gain one small saying away from my kōrero. When one of us makes it, we all do.